Hey there, Parker Reed here, and welcome to PR Media, your home for everything movies and music through my eyes. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new live-action remake of Disney's Mulan. Mulan is a 2020 American action drama film produced by Walt Disney Pictures. It is a live-action adaptation of Disney's 1998 animated film of the same name, based on the Chinese folklore, The Ballad of Mulan. The film stars Liu Yifei in the title role, alongside Donnie Yen, Jason Scott Lee, Yosan An, Gong Li, and Jet Li in supporting roles. To say this film has been controversial leading up to its release would be putting it lightly, and the main reason for that being its release strategy. It's foregoing theaters due to COVID-19 and going straight to Disney Plus, and that would be all well and good if Disney Plus subscribers could get it for free or with their subscription, but they are charging $29.99 or $31 and some change after tax for premiere access on Disney Plus, and that has people in a frenzy. I personally was not happy with that because I already pay Disney Plus every month, and I have to pay it every month to keep Mulan after I pay $30 for the next 3 months until it comes to Disney Plus for free. And that's an interesting strategy. No one's ever done this kind of thing before. Usually they go to theaters or VOD or kind of both, but this is deciding to go straight to Disney Plus. Forking over my credit card and giving them $30 of my money was hard to do, but I do it as a service for you, and I kind of regret having done it. Another controversial thing going into this film is the fact that there's no Mushu, the singing dragon from the 1998 version, and there's no songs. A musical with no songs. You say what you will about the other live-action Disney remakes being like The Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King. All those movies are musicals and they have songs in them. Sure, the songs vary in quality in those, but they're at least there. And if you watch Mulan, they're not there until the credits. And they're pretty solid in the credits, but they're not in the movie. They're not in the movie. But once you get past that, you just kind of take this movie on its own merits, even though it's really hard to because we all know it's a remake. And it's a pretty beloved animated film from the 90s. Admittedly, I didn't love it. It's got the very feminist, female-centric focused plot, so maybe as a little boy I didn't relate to it. But that in 2020 is a very relatable message, and I think that's why this movie got made. Because it's pretty faithful for the 1990s version, except when you cut out all that stuff which made it great. I don't know why they even cut that out. I mean, if they were going for ultra-realism, they had some fantastical elements in this movie, so I don't know what the point of it was. And overall, the plot for Mulan is just very vague. It's very generic. It's very, I am Mulan, I will bring honor to my family. But she's not a very likable character. She prides herself in having honor and going to bring honor to her family. But at the beginning of the movie, she has the option to do that. I mean, this is set in ancient China, and a lot of the women's roles are not what they are in today's society, and that's a good thing. But they say you can bring honor to our family by marrying somebody else, and he'll be great, and that'll help our family overall. But she's like, no, I don't want to do it. Not my thing. And she's just pretty much like, yeah, screw my family. It's all for me. And then when she gets the opportunity to become a warrior, which is what she's always wanted to do anyway, it wasn't a hard decision for her at all. She pretty much does it in the night and leaves in the night and doesn't even leave in an honorable way and puts her family in almost a worse position because she dishonored them. So if she's all about honor, she's not hitting that chord very hard. And the entire movie, Mulan is basically lying to everybody around her, and she's not overly charismatic. The lead actress, she's not great. She's just kind of a blank slate. Maybe that's how she was in the 90s film too, but you can't latch onto her because she's not being truthful, and she's just kind of being a jerk to everybody else around her. So it's like, what redeeming qualities does she have? And without giving too much away, even though you pretty much know how this movie ends because it's a remake, she just suddenly one day is like, oh, I am suddenly a ninja and I can have all these great fighting skills, even though it never showed me training when I was a young girl or anything like that. She just had a strong mental fortitude. And suddenly after she betrays everybody and that's revealed, at the drop of a hat, everyone's just like, okay, you're she-Jesus and we're just going to follow you into battle. Where did that come from? It's pretty much like the return in Revenge of the Sith where Anakin's like, yep, I'm bad now. Except that had more development, and that's saying a lot. So the fact that she suddenly just turns and saves the Empire, it came out of nowhere. It was very generic. I just did not enjoy the plot at all. Way too many plot conveniences, and it was just not an enjoyable experience. It's probably the worst live-action remake they've done. But this film is not without its redeeming qualities. It's not a flaming trash heap. It looks spectacular. I watched this on 4K on my 75-inch LG at my house, and it's fantastic. There's a lot of different scenery, a lot of it shot in the daytime, so it really pops off the screen. And it's not one of the overly clean films like Aladdin was. There is dirt, there's grime, there's even some blood. I know that might scare the kids, but Looking at this was a visual treat, and that was my favorite aspect of this movie. That's what kept me engaged, was all the different costuming, all the different sets, and everything that they did in the film was really great. From a visual standpoint, Mulan was awesome, but from a plot standpoint, Mulan was a flaming trash heap. And I feel kind of dirty after having paid $30 for this, and I don't even own it. I don't even have anything physical to hold in my hands, and we all know I love physical media. Mulan has a hard time justifying its own existence in my eyes. It doesn't add anything to the story, and it takes out some of the favorite aspects that I had of the 1990s film that I didn't even like that much to begin with. I would say skip Mulan. Don't pay $30 for it. Don't you dare pay $30 for it. When it comes on Disney Plus in December and you already have a subscription, you might as well watch it. It's a $200 million movie, so it looks great. You're just not going to get much from it. The message is laid on so thick and so often that you're just like, you're gagging by the end of it. Yes, females can do anything men can do. We understand that. But it just rings hollow when you're constantly doing it over and over and over again. It's like, okay, we understand. So my final rating for Mulan 2020, the live action remake, is a 5 out of 10. And the only reason it's not lower is because of the great visuals. Did not enjoy it very much. There's no music. There's no Mushu, damn it. Where's my Eddie Murphy playing a dragon? And overall, I would say skip this movie. And don't pay $30 for it. And wait for it to come on VOD or Blu-ray if that's more your thing. So Mulan, have you seen it? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think it's a flaming trash heap like I do? Thank you so much for watching PR Media. My name is Parker Reed. Keep supporting physical media. Don't pay $30 for Mulan on Disney Plus. And I'll see you next time. Go watch something else. See you guys.
It is my duty to fight